This video is a Keepin' It Real story of what the twins look like when they're sick. Hey EllisFamLifers, and welcome back to our channel. A few months ago, the twins got really sick with some type of cold fever virus where they would be sick for a couple of days and then they would come back and just kind of droop for a couple of days and then they would have fever again. We missed an entire week of school. And I know you autism parents and caregivers get it. That is horrible to miss a whole week of school. It completely throws off your routine. You don't get a break, your kids miss that much learning, and you feel like you're backpedaling and trying to catch up with their routine, because anything that messes up the routine messes up the routine, and it just messes up the whole groove of the whole house. So that kind of happened for us. On the flip side, when they're sick, they're extra sweet and they're not very active and they just want to lay on the couch and snuggle and, be held. So that's kind of the flip side, is they're quieter and more still, so it's more fun to hold them because they're almost 5 now, so they're not real interested in sitting still for very long. So that's kind of the good thing about it. Anyway, they missed a whole week of school and it was awful. In next week's video, I want to show you what it was like after they recovered. I got great footage of the whole thing, and the funny thing is, once they recovered, it's like their behaviors multiplied exponentially and they became like extra mischievous. So I got everything on video, and as frustrating as it was really kind of funny, and they're just so dang cute. You can't help but laugh, especially now that it's been 4 or 5 months. The other thing that was kind of stressful is that it was right before we were supposed to leave on our trip to go with the BBC to Morgan's Wonderland. And so I was really worried that we wouldn't all be well by the time it was time for the BBC to come to our house. And thankfully everything was fine and we got better, but it was a little stressful for a while about that week, and especially since that sickness just kind of dragged on and on and on, and I felt like we were never going to get better. I felt like we were never going to get back to school. Oh my goodness. So just enjoy watching the cuteness of the twins when they're sick.
People, good morning EllisFamLifers. We've been really sick and the boys had to come home from school yesterday, and it's like 2 hours after they normally wake up. It's early morning, but not really that early, and this boy was crying because he wasn't feeling good. And now we're gonna go watch some Thomas the Tank Engine because we don't feel very good, and we're gonna just hang out today. Yeah. All right. You ready to go watch some Thomas? You wanna go watch some Thomas? And go sit on the couch. Oh, he's so pitiful. All right, you sit here. Sit on the couch. Let me turn on the Thomas, okay? Who is that? Is that my sick boy? My sick boy? He's not feeling good. That one's been feeding himself. Hey, look at that sick boy. Who is that? You're so silly. You like seeing yourself in the camera, don't you? Oh, he's so sick. Yeah. Oh, he wants to push the red button. No pushing of the red button. This boy has gotten really good. Oh, buddy, I can't hold you too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm back. Quick mid-show commercial. EllisFamLife is here to do 3 things. We want to raise, relate, and educate, raise awareness and acceptance for nonverbal autism, relate to you and the autistic person in your life, and educate by sharing examples of our life with nonverbal autistic twins, Alex and Will. So if you're enjoying this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel to see more of EllisFamLife, #autistictwins. Ring the bell to get notifications for when I release videos, which are generally Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And thank you for watching. Now back to our show. This morning we're gonna try letting them eat alone, which will be kind of nice. And also we're wiping noses because we're still really sick. Ooh, sorry, and I'm holding this camera and trying to wipe noses and trying to monitor eating. So what if you do this? Can you show the people that you can eat? Can you eat? Alex is not quite as thrilled with the spoon as Will is, but we're trying. Here, you do it. Enamored with the fact that he is on camera and he can see himself, and Will is doing excellent with the eating. Let's see if I can get you a little closer into the shot so we can get William in here a little bit more. But here, Bubba, let's try it. Put your finger around the spoon. Now here comes some hand over hand. Good. Very good. Can you see yourself in the camera? What do you think? There you go. All right, want more? Can you do more? Probably not really supposed to do dairy when they're sick like this, but they'll eat it. So, you know, we go with it. So I just picked this boy up and I just got snotted all over my hair and my jacket. And I know I look a wreck, but I just washed my hair last night and it usually will last about 3 or 4 days, dang it. And also, the shirt is the tissue. Are you smiling at yourself? This boy's so proud of himself and he is so cute in the camera. We're just gonna have to go and change that shirt because it's nasty. But you know, we are keeping it real, so. Anyway, I'm gonna go clean this cherub up because he's nasty. Somebody wants to play with my computer. These little boys have been sick and not feeling good, and they've got sweet smiles anyway. Hey, Bubba. This is Alex. He's doing a little bit better. He's feeling a little bit better. Hey, Bubba, you feeling better? We slept really late this morning. Slept so late because we were not feeling good. This boy has to come and play on the stairs. Oh, he wants to be in the laundry room. Where are you going? Oh my goodness, you got a bad cough. Where are you going? You want to go outside? What do you think? How is that for cuteness? All right, EllisFamLifers, that's a wrap for the video of the twins when they're sick. Be sure to tune in next week for when the twins are better and when the shenanigans multiply exponentially. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you'd like to see more of EllisFamLife #AutisticTwins. If you know of someone who needs to see our story or that we need to relate to or that we need to meet, then consider sharing this video and get our message out there. Ring the little bell to get your notifications. Leave me a comment and let me know what it looks like in your house when your autistic loved one is sick. Do you have special comforting items that you keep close by? I know you saw in the video the boys just like to snuggle with the blankie, and sometimes Will likes to hold his teddy bear, and generally he just likes his person. Does your autistic loved one just like for you to be there when they're not feeling well? What do you worry about when they're sick? I really worry that they're not going to get enough hydration or enough nutrition, and my kids are already really difficult eaters anyway, and I have to be very careful about making sure that I make that Kool-Aid and add a little apple cider vinegar to it, and just try to make sure that they eat a lot of yogurt for the probiotics, and just extra healthy and extra good concentrated nutrition. So let me know what you do. What are some of your go-tos for when your autistic loved one is sick and not feeling well? All right, I think that's a wrap for us. Oh, one more thing that I wanted to do is a shout out, because I have met so many really fun people here on the channel who were building these relationships in this community. So I wanted to shout out these people. And today's shout out goes to Melissa Jensen. Melissa is MJ, and she and I have been talking back and forth, and her son is 8 and is also autistic. And so we've had a lot of fun conversations about what he does compared to what the twins do, how they're alike, how they're different, his progress. And he's a little bit older than the twins, so she's been very encouraging to me about, it's going to be okay. It is what it is, and you just deal with it. And there's several other people. There's this little group of people, a lot of people meet me in the inner circle on Mondays, but I really appreciate you, Melissa. And it's kind of funny because I didn't know who you were. I just knew that you were MJ. Come to find out, you do have a name. So anyway, it's fun to talk to you, and I really appreciate it. I wanted to introduce all of our viewers to you, and thank you for commenting and sharing your story, because it's been a lot of fun talking to you, and I'm sure we'll talk again soon. Like this video, share this video, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and I look forward to seeing y'all on Facebook, Instagram, a little bit on Twitter, and back here on this channel, and I will talk to y'all very soon. I look forward to next time.